Good morning. I offer you grace and peace from our Lord Jesus Christ, along with a warm welcome to worship at Second Presbyterian Church in Indianapolis. If you are here with us in the sanctuary, we want to invite you and welcome you to this time and space. If you are joining us via our live stream this morning, we also want to extend the warmth of our welcome and greeting with you today. If you are a guest with us in worship, and particularly if it is your first time, we want to say a special word of welcome. We also would love to hear more about you in the days ahead, and so if you can reach forward and grab that welcome card in your pew, or simply scan the QR code on your screen and leave us a way to be in touch with you, we would love to do that and fully welcome you to the life and ministry of Second Church. This month at Second, we're exploring topics and questions raised by members of the congregation, subjects about which you've asked to hear in a series titled, I Wish the Preacher Would Talk About. And this month, as we transition to a new program year at Second, I would like to remind you to keep up to date with all that is happening in the life and ministry of this church by receiving our congregational emails. We send 2 a week. On Monday afternoon, our Monday memo, and on Thursday, our Take a Second. You can always check the website, secondchurch.org/events, for a recap and more information about all of those events, but we invite you to receive those emails so that you can be up to date with what's happening at Second Church. This morning, our Board of Deacons is sponsoring a blood drive. That's happening down in the multi-purpose room, and walk-ins are welcome. And so if you are interested in giving blood this afternoon or immediately following worship, please plan to do that down in the multi-purpose room. Finally, this morning, it is my joy to share that immediately following this 10 o'clock worship service, the Reverend Sarah Dorian Christians will be nominated by the Associate Pastor Nominating Committee of our congregation to serve as our next Associate Pastor of Children and Family Ministries. Sarah is an extraordinarily gifted pastor and brings both experience and a deep commitment to the ministry of Christian formation among children and their families. Sarah most recently served as an associate pastor at Idlewild Presbyterian Church, a vibrant PCUSA congregation in Memphis, Tennessee. You'll have the opportunity to hear more about and from Sarah after worship, and certainly in the weeks to come. I wonder if Sarah and her family have yet made it into the sanctuary this morning. Yes, I would love to invite Sarah and Will and Nicholas, Evelyn, and Clara to stand so that we might recognize them this morning. Nicholas, who you see, is 3 years old, and Sarah and Will also have twin 14-month-olds who are down in the nursery, Evelyn and Clara. And so we look forward to welcoming this whole family, and particularly Sarah's gifts in ministry among us. And speaking of families, I want to invite our families to a fun evening of songs, stories, and s'mores this Wednesday evening down at the picnic shelter on the north end of the building from 6 to 7:30. I am told that there will be plenty of chocolate and lots of marshmallows. I hope you'll join our children's ministry team along with Patrick Pulowski and others. That's Wednesday evening from 6 o'clock to 7:30 outside at Second. And now let us prepare our hearts to meet God in worship.